become resistant to their actions. So this means that even with more insulin or more leptin, the normal physiological responses of clearing blood glucose and stopping your hunger do not happen easily. Studies in animals have shown that the quality of the food they eat has a major influence on body weight and body composition, and the hormone changes that occur. The research evidence suggests that both eating more nourishing, high-quality foods and exercising can restore normal functioning of hormones like insulin and leptin, improve metabolic functioning, and overall health. Here are some more ways to break through a plateau. And let's go back to the basics again. The first question you should ask yourself is, why am I doing this? You work hard all day long. You have a lot going on in your life. So why even focus on your body composition? Well, this is a very personal thing, but each of you must find a real reason for why you even care about feeling your best, looking your best, and performing your best. Maybe you set a small bet with a friend to start the ball rolling. For example, challenge your neighbor over taking their garbage cans out or washing their car. This challenge keeps you accountable and motivated. Without a doubt, you need to set some behavioral goals too. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment by checking off the goal of working out 3 times per week, instead of just focusing on long-term goals of improving your muscle mass by 5 pounds or losing 10 pounds of fat. By simply focusing on the things that you can control, like what you eat, how much and how often you eat, and your workouts, you can immediately have achievable goals. This is way better than going after some lofty weight loss goal or body composition change. Like most things, half the battle can just be getting started. When it comes to having time to exercise, I'll let you know a little secret. None of us have time to work out, eat well, plan ahead, or make this a priority. But all of us can make time. Maybe not every day, but there is no way that you can't get dressed a little faster, check a few less emails, or turn off the TV. This alone might get you 30 minutes you didn't have time before. The second question that you should ask yourself is, am I getting sloppy? Sloppy with your exercise, sloppy with your sleep habits, or sloppy with your nutrition. Maybe you work out with a little less intensity or for a shorter duration of time than you meant to. Maybe you dropped from a solid 8-hour per night sleep to only 5 or 6 hours. If you follow the same plan day in and day out, it gets pretty easy to become a bit sloppy with your usual habits. You might be amazed at how something seemingly unimportant like sleep can influence so much. Well, don't underestimate it. Poor sleep is linked to an incredible 55% increased risk of obesity in adults and 89% increased risk in children. If breaking a plateau is important to you, you will need to rededicate yourself to the exercise basics that we discussed earlier in the course. Just think about the last trip you had to the gym. Are you working out for that full hour that you promised yourself? Or are you changing for 10 minutes, talking to a friend for a few minutes, warming up for a few minutes, and only really exercising for a few minutes before having to hurry back to work for some other event? Without a doubt, you need to lift weights. This is what transforms your body, adds the most muscle mass, and helps to ramp up your metabolism little by little. In addition to slowing muscle loss, lifting weights will help you pass that plateau. If you've hit a plateau, it's probably a good time to revisit what you do for your overall exercise plan, as well as getting back in the right mindset to work out. Make sure your workout is fun, entertaining, and rewarding in its own right. This is not a shocker, but recent research determined that exercise adherence and weight loss success were largely determined by the attitude you have towards working out. An interesting study found that calling a 1.4-mile walk a scenic stroll resulted in subjects eating far fewer calories when tempted with post-walking snacks than subjects who were told the short walk was simply exercise. So reshaping how you think about exercise and finding a way to enjoy it can do wonders. Imagine if you actually want to go work out, break a sweat, and make yourself healthy. Doesn't that sound so much better than having to go, or worse, dreading to go to work out? It does to me. Find a way to make your workouts more enjoyable and connected to your true reason for doing all of this in the first place. Maybe you need to make a change to add something fun. Maybe arrange to work out with a friend. Join a group fitness class that focuses on strength exercises. Create a fitness challenge at work, or simply incorporate exercises or sports that you enjoy to your usual routine. Focus from time to time on the bigger reason for needing to change. Is it to be healthy enough to play with your kids and grandkids? Is it to live well rather than just live long into old age? Or is it simply to know that you are taking advantage of the body that you were given? These larger goals can help, although it's usually the fun of the activity and the smaller, more immediate goals that will drive your day-to-day commitment. The third question to ask is, am I getting a little lazy with my eating habits? This could be a great time to briefly track your calories again. Try a spot check every now and then for your calorie intake. It can do wonders, even if you think you're doing it all perfectly. Recheck your take-for-granted habits, like your usual serving sizes. Are you putting more on your plate than usual? One I see a lot is people who clean up dinner and decide to finish off the rest of what's on your kid's plate. Well, those calories count too. It is really easy to just eat things out of habit, even if you know that you can make better choices. So try paying attention to your hunger. Pay attention to how you feel. And realize that you don't need huge post-workout meals every day. You might consider different food choices and serving sizes based upon how hard you actually push yourself that day. For example, on days when you really push yourself and get after it at the gym or on the road or in the pool, then you probably would do better by eating a little more food that day. But on your recovery days and your rest days, you probably don't need as many calories. Again, think about your activity level and your food quality. These should be your guiding principles. Make sure you are focusing on quality foods again. These foods have the added bonus of being nutrient-dense and filling all at the same time. You've already seen that this strategy also has the ability to rescue some problems that come about with your hormones too. This strategy is likely key to resetting your set point. Once you get your focus back for your eating habits and exercise plan, you'll probably find that you can continue to move towards your goals. But another thing that I practice, and that I have all of my clients practice, is to make sure to make small changes instead of massively overhauling everything all at once. Time and time again, I have seen people try to start exercising every day, eat completely new foods, drink more water, eat more vegetables and fruits, and skip every happy hour all at once. This does not work. Dr. John Berardi, a leader in nutrition coaching, has always recommended doing one small thing every day. In his plan, he recommends to make your changes a little too easy. The change you make should not be difficult. Find one very easy thing to do, like drink more water, and begin there. You'll have to fight the urge to change it all and have immediate results. but at least the results will allow you to move your set point rather than constantly yo-yoing with your weight and body composition. That's the entire point. Too many people lose and gain weight for decades. We have a wonderful physiological system that tries to take care of us by defending our appropriate and healthy body weight. But we develop unhealthy diet and exercise habits that throw this system off and reestablish new baselines. This is why it is really difficult to make long-lasting changes to body composition. You may even be the person who has tried every diet out there, but with no luck. But even though our bodies defend our usual body weight, the good news is that we can adjust this. You just need to decide that your transformation begins now and start something today. Try this. Write down 3 things that you feel you've become a little sloppy with in your daily routine. I'm sure you'll identify some great places to focus in order to reset your set point.